Hey guys, Scott back again with you with a new beer dissection video for you. I'll cut right to the chase. What I have today is some Sierra Nevada. Okay, it's called Wild Little Thing. Okay, advertised as a slightly sour ale, coming in about 5.5% alcohol. They also say guava, hibiscus, and strawberry. Not typically a beer that I go to with a lot of fruit in it. Especially this one, I'm expecting they're using like artificial sweeteners and things like that. I'll take a look at it and see if I can tell the difference. Reason why I have this is not something I usually pick up, a 6 or 12 pack of. Is I had picked up a Sierra Nevada compilation pack, had Hazy Little Thing, Sunny Little Thing, Imperial IPA Little Thing, or whatever it was. I've done some standalone videos on that pack, as well as a couple of beer face-off videos, or at least one that I know of, at least at the filming of this. I may do another. So if you're interested in that, look under, scroll through beer face-off or beer dissection for the other beers with this, especially that Hazy Little Thing versus Sunny Little Thing. I thought was quite interesting doing. This one was probably, anticipating maybe not going to be one of my favorites kind of going into this beer dissection, but we'll see. I've never had this Wild Little Thing. So it's, like I said, slightly sour ale, guava, hibiscus, and strawberry. They're out of Chico, California. I know there's in Mills River, North Carolina. I think it's outside of Asheville. They also brew. And that's pretty much it. So I'm very intrigued to see if I like this at all. Again, not one that I would particularly get just as a standalone 6-pack. I'm gonna go with my typical tulip pint glass here, and let's see how this bad boy is, all right? Or this Wild Little Thing is. All right. And it is part of that pack, so. Oh, interesting. Saying strawberry, hibiscus, guava, as you pour it, you got this, maybe you guys, it looks a little bit amber. When I was pouring it out, especially in a thin stream, it looked a little bit like a pink to red. I'm even getting a whiff of like strawberry right now. But very clear. To you guys, it may be, I'm looking at the camera, like kind of like a light copper to amber color. But to my end, there's definitely a kind of a red tinge to it, but very clear beer. I didn't pour too aggressively like I usually do, so there's a very thin, 1/4 to 1/2 inch head foam there. So let's take a sniff of the aroma. Oh, no doubt, strawberry there. I'm not a big guava eater, so if it wasn't advertised on the can, it may be very difficult to pick it up. But very floral, perfumey kind of aroma to it. Okay, not really getting much malt. It's kind of all fruit on the nose. Okay, so I don't know if this is a hybrid of one of their beers, sour ales. But again, very pretty looking beer. If it's even indeed a beer, a sour. Remember with sours, I don't know what their brewing process is. They usually will kettle sour it. After they do the mash, they'll put lactobacillus in there to kind of give that sour and let it sit for 12, 24 hours, then continuing the brewing process after that. So let's smell a little bit more here. Same thing, hibiscus, I gotta admit, hibiscus, guava are not my two big things I can pick up on the nose. I don't eat guava very often. Hibiscus, I'm not around it that often, but definitely there's some strawberry in there on the nose. Okay, guys, so cheers. Let's get right to it. Whoa. Sharp carbonation, high. Definitely the acid is there with the lactobacillus. Remember, the acidity hits you on the front end usually. If you had hops in this, which I don't even know if they even use hops, it usually takes about 15, 20 seconds to start hitting you. But there's definitely some acid here. Very crisp. Definitely sour on the front end, but not like sucking lemon, sour. I mean, you definitely kind of cringe a little bit when you first get it on the front end, but it mellows out a little bit. The strawberry is very subtle on the taste buds here. And I gotta say, whatever guava or hibiscus, even though again I'm not big at picking that out like coriander and a lot of other things, Brettanomyces and things like that. Very nice and crisp. I can see if you're a sour drinker, you may like this. I've had better sours at some of the local breweries, but it's kind of like, if you had a seltzer with kind of strawberry flavoring added to it that was like a sour like that. That's kind of what you're getting here. Kind of like a candy Jolly Rancher, strawberry Jolly Rancher in there. I mean, it's nice. I mean, it's definitely crisp and refreshing. And again, the carbonation is very high. And even on the back end, again, that strawberry Jolly Rancher kind of sits there. So if that's your thing, you may actually find this quite refreshing. I do recommend that 12-pack. This may be my least favorite one out of the 12-pack because I don't really consider sours like real beers. They have their place, and I know they're very popular these days, but a sour I had at Lake Placid Brewing Company, even Long Island Farm Brewery here, even I think there was one in a Sam Adams compilation pack, definitely outperforms this one. It's just kind of like a alcoholic seltzer. Actually I should say that probably drinks more like those, Bud Light, Half Moon I think is the other one, kind of seltzer, alcoholic seltzers with a spritz of strawberry artificial flavoring in there. So I try to describe the beer for you if you happen to see it in your pack. But I definitely recommend that 12-pack. This one, I'd like to, if you taste it at a later date, come back on this video and chime in on what you thought about it. It's just, what I would give it as far as sours, this is like C-D+ in the world of sours. It's a refreshing little kick, a little different if you want to refresh your taste buds from drinking something else, wine, beer, whatever. It's definitely got a lot of carbonation there. I'm not even going to waste too much time on the food pairings with something like this. But strawberry Jolly Rancher, if you think of strawberry Jolly Rancher, unflavored seltzer with an alcohol kick to it, that's kind of what you're getting here. Nothing really too impressive. The other pale ales and everything in there, I would definitely go for before this one. All right, so like I said, D+, maybe C- at the very best. Go with the other Wild Things, regular beer, IPAs. So again, guys, the beer dissection today, if you want to call it a beer, is Wild Little Thing, slightly sour. Ale, 5.5%. Again, with seems like it's fortified with some strawberry, hibiscus, and guava. Okay. Again, not really too impressive. Get your sours locally before you have this one. All right, guys, until the next beer dissection video, have a great day. Take care.